Right now, I'm supposed to be joined by my least favorite wrestler here in Midnight Mayhem, a man that last time we saw him, he was getting a concussion. And we showed it over and over again, and it was glorious. But I guess is that Inception? Am I going to be feeling a Daniel Messina? And he looks like he's a hipster Daniel Messina. Hey, Daniel, what are you doing there?
I'm playing Angry Birds.
Daniel, we're supposed to be talking about your wrestling match.
Oh, that's right. You know what? Let's talk about something.
Wait a minute. His new look, he looks like he should be listening to vinyl and watching the Criterion Collection version of a Charlie Chaplin film.
First of all, this is my new evil attire. This is what pure evil looks like. And actually,
a hipster?
No.
Are you part of the 1%?
It's evil. I am the 1%. Wait, no, I'm the 9. Yeah, I'm the 1%. Yeah,
90,
I'm
99.
rich. I'm rich. So, Aaron, let's talk about wrestling. And then after I beat Shawn, Cruz, and I'm gonna go watch Radiohead. They're playing. Awesome band.
Radiohead.
Awesome.
Name.
It's the best band ever. I love them. But let's talk about wrestling tonight. Let's do that. You know, I saw on the channel, on the TV show,
CW21.
Yep, CW21 at Midnight Mayhem. You portrayed me as a pure idiot. Like, you showed the me getting clotheslined over and over and over and over and over, and and then you took advantage of me. I was completely concussed, didn't even know where I was at, and you humiliated me on TV.
Good TV. That makes good television. That's why I'm a producer.
Well, I mean, even though, it did have the highest ratings so far, that episode, because of me. But granted, I got concussed, and everyone says I'm still a little out of it. I don't see that. I like my attire. I like the way things are going. And let's talk about Shawn Cruz for a minute.
Now let's wrap this up, Daniel.
Yeah, because it's going way too long. Shawn Cruz, me and him got here at the same time in the business, and tonight I'm going to beat the crap out of him. I'll beat him in the head with a shovel if I have to tonight. Because, I want to beat you up, but the show needs you, so I'm going to take my aggressions out on Shawn tonight.
All right, well, let's wrap this up into a bow as Daniel goes back to his lair to prepare. Hopefully he hit that third pick, because the third pick's always the hardest to hit. Daniel Messina coming up next against Shawn Cruz. I got 3 stars. 3 stars. I finally beat the level. Oh, my. Broke the table in half. I will tell. My God! Look at that. You only hit that in alive a minute. Oh, devastating suplex. Folks, this could be bedlam here in the arena. Oh my God!
Close your eyes. Mothers, send your children to their rooms.
There we go. Oh my God, look at this. The money clip out of nowhere. Welcome to Midnight Mayhem. I am Aaron Varnam, as always, joined by Brock Knox.
Great to be here, Aaron. Great to be here.
Brock Knox, this is the first time we have seen Daniel Messina in a very long time. Last time we saw him, he was getting concussed.
He was, and it wasn't a good concussed either. I've had good concussed in my life, and this was nasty, not pretty clothesline, if you can remember, right?
Well, it was a big clothesline by Xavier Rush, and since then, a lot has happened on Midnight Mayhem. Xavier Rush has gone to the dark side. He's taken with the Sith Nation, if you know what I mean. That's a Star Wars reference.
Oh, it definitely is. The only thing I know about Star Wars is, Luke, you're my sister, and that's about it.
Well, Daniel Messina's back on Midnight Mayhem. His first match back, he's taken on Shawn Cruz. I'm very excited for this matchup. Hopefully Daniel Messina will get a little taste and maybe some sense knocked back into it.
To be honest with you, I don't even think that sense was ever knocked into him or in him at all to begin with. So having the sense knocked out of him is a tough road to say right now.
Well, Daniel Messina is taking on Shawn Cruz, folks. Stay tuned. You know you're going to be entertained.
That is definitely true. Never a dull moment here on Midnight Mayhem, and we'll be right back with you folks right after this.
Oh my! Broke the table in half.
I will tell.
Oh my! Broke the table in half.
I will tell. Welcome back. This match is underway. Daniel Messina, Shawn Cruz. Shawn Cruz getting that upper hand. Daniel Messina able to reverse it, but Shawn Cruz showing some excitement right here with the drop toe hold.
Those guys are nimble right there, and Shawn Cruz is the missile. You know he always is, and he's coming right now, and he's full steam ahead, to be honest with you, Aaron. This guy is definitely moving and grooving across that mat right now.
Well, Daniel Messina trying to get some of that ring rust away from him right now. Daniel Messina's been out of the ring for a while, and look at Shawn Cruz able to turn that crossbody into a crossbody into a pin attempt.
That was very nice. It was good. He's got the legs over him. Looked like a quick count right there, getting from the ref. Looked like he was going to get him, but he didn't.
Taking a knee to the face. Daniel Messina is down and out. Daniel Messina showing that he needs to get his head into this game. You know, Daniel Messina's been out for a while, but Shawn Cruz takes no prisoners. And this is going to be fun.
It looks like Cruz Missile is trying to get rid of this thing pretty early, knowing that, he got throwback in the ropes right there. But he knows that Daniel Messina's been out for a while, so he might be able to get the quick win. But looks like Messina's getting his feet back on him now and trying to get going.
Look at Daniel Messina, always with that. He's like a one punchline chump. He's got that "you suck" shirt on. Daniel Messina's been in this show ever since its inception, and you know, I really, Daniel.
You don't like the guy, honestly. Just you don't like him at all, do you?
There's just something about him. I cannot stand Daniel Messina.
Well, I talked to him backstage, and we were talking for a good while, and he invited me down there to his lair as he gets a quick cover right now. Oh, I thought he was gonna get it there. He invited me to his lair. I'm a little iffy. I don't know if I should go or not. What do you think?
Brock, you need to check the online registries before you go down to his lair.
On Yelp, I don't think he's got good ratings at all.
Daniel Messina showing going insane. What was that?
Looks like he's got a little fire in his fury right there. Just looked like it was. He went nuts, honestly.
At that one moment, you can see in his eyes that he's ready to be back in this ring.
Yeah, he definitely is. It looked like for a while there, we had a little slow talk with Messina, but definitely with the crowd back in it, everything's going well.
Daniel Messina wrestling a quite different style these days. He's a little bit more aggressive than he usually has been here on Midnight Mayhem. Daniel Messina is giving it to Shawn Cruz, but Shawn Cruz still able to pick him up and do that back body drop right there.
Looked like the cruise missile got whatever was left in his tank right there. Oh, but whatever he had in his tank got shifted out by the big boot from Daniel Messina.
Daniel Messina, guess what? Yeah, you're looking a little bit better than I thought. You don't suck as much as you usually do.
Did you just give credit to Daniel Messina, my friend?
I will say, Brock, that Daniel's looking a tad bit, a smidge better than he usually does.
I'll be honest with you, when you wear pants like that, you better be good, my friend, because those are some mighty fine pants.
Daniel Messina getting a little bit cocky here. Shawn Cruz able to take advantage there, but Daniel raking the eyes.
Never a good place to be. When you get those eye raked, you know, you can't see much, and then you get slapped in the chest. Listen. Oh, my goodness.
2 knife-edge chops from Daniel Messina, and Shawn Cruz's chest, I guarantee you, is starting to turn a little pink. A little rare, if you know what I mean.
Definitely is. Looks like you ever seen a little piggy? That's what it looks like right now.
Shawn Cruz able to reverse it. Daniel Messina's face covered, and Shawn Cruz giving him a taste of his own medicine.
Tomahawk chops coming from the cruise missile.
Cruise missile throwing him off the ropes, taking Daniel for the ride, getting a kick to the gut, and here comes Shawn Cruz. Ooh, nice leg lariat right there.
Never a good spot. Oh, Daniel Messina definitely feeling that one right now.
Oh, here for the pin. 1, 2. Carlton. Come on, Carlton. Not quick enough for Shawn Cruz to get the W. Carlton, I wish you were a little bit better right there. A little bit quicker.
Everybody knows that you want Daniel Messina to lose. I don't think that's any surprise to anybody.
Daniel Messina catching Shawn Cruz on the, oh, look at that slam. Beautiful slam. Daniel Messina showing some aggression.
Definitely. I mean, to be honest with you, these guys just throwing their body around with no regard in anything. If anybody's ever stepped foot on a mat like that and thrown their body to the ground, I mean, you know these guys have definitely taken some punishment.
Daniel Messina choking the life out of Shawn Cruz. Speaking of punishment, I believe last time we were at a live event, Brock, you tested out the mat and you said that is one of the hardest and most painful surfaces known to man.
I will never, ever bump again. I will bump with no big fat woman ever again. Speaking of big fat women, how's your girlfriend?
Oh, man, I thought that we were past this stage in our relationship, Brock. My girlfriend's doing great. It was a great Valentine's Day, but Shawn Cruz is the real Valentine here, fighting back on Daniel Messina. Daniel Messina, once again, with that illegal maneuver with the rake to the eyes.
Well, if it's illegal, why is not Carlton saying anything, man, my friend? If it is, then Carlton will say something, but he's not.
Carlton, one of our better referees here on Midnight Mayhem, not able to see when Daniel Messina, look at Daniel Messina kipping up.
Light on his feet, my friend, and he's definitely getting up. Have you ever done that before? Not an easy task to do to kip up right off the ground.
Daniel Messina once again.
Look at the ripness of this man. I mean, this man just, his physique oozes out. Man, oh, give me the shirt. That's what the ladies love.
Daniel Messina looking like my girlfriend right here. And Daniel Messina, was that what you wanted to do? Missing the leg drop on Shawn Cruz.
Leg drop turned into a butt buster, that's for sure.
Daniel Messina getting a flurry right here from Shawn Cruz. Shawn Cruz capping that off with a nice drop kick and going for the pin, but not enough to keep Daniel Messina down.
Definitely it's going to take a lot more to get Daniel Messina down. Definitely with this is his first, match back from that concussion. It looks like he's got all his bearings back in him, but he better watch out. The cruise missiles kind of bowing up right near like a big bolt.
Well, Shawn Cruz is known for a super kick maneuver, and Shawn Cruz looks like it's about to hit right here. Shawn Cruz up! Daniel Messina catching it, and Daniel Messina getting some offense, trying to go for his maneuver right here. Shawn Cruz reversing it into a neck breaker. Look at that!
Oh, my Lanta, my friends. That was just a huge move. And Daniel Messina is feeling it right now, folks.
Both of these men exhausted after this matchup so far. A high-intensity matchup. 1, 2. Who was this? Is this Xavier Rush?
Oh, my goodness. He's showing the ref what happened, but what happened was he put it there, my friends, and that rope, that foot got on the rope because Xavier Rush put it there, not because Daniel Messina put it there.
Xavier Rush, he's in action a little bit further on later tonight. He's taking on Dawson in our second matchup of the night. Xavier Rush using a distraction right here. Looks like Daniel Messina and Xavier Rush are kind of coming together right now. Daniel Messina, oh, look at that double underhook face buster, and that was beautiful, and that is all she wrote.
That'll do it, folks.
Unfortunately.
Daniel Messina, is this his first win or what?
This is Daniel Messina's first win.
Oh my goodness, and you see a guy like this, lovely.
Folks, we've got words with Xavier Rush. I talked to him earlier today, and that's coming up next. Right now, I'm joined by picture-perfect Xavier Rush, a man who, as of late, has changed face here on Midnight Mayhem. Xavier, tonight you're taking on one of the most barbaric men on Midnight Mayhem, Dave Dawson. Are you worried about this matchup at all? He's kind of a violent guy.
Violent? No. Barbaric? Maybe. I mean, he certainly looks like one. But let's talk about how I look. Have you seen this hair? Have you seen this hair, this hairline?
It's nice.
It is nice. It's the best in all of ACPW Elite and all of Midnight Mayhem Network. Don't touch my hair. What the hell is wrong with you? You want to see violent? You want to see barbaric? Touch my hair one more time. That's what I'm concerned about, not Dave Dawson. Don't touch my hair.
Oh, my! Broke the table in half!
I will tell.
Guys, girls, little boys, and little girls, welcome back to Midnight Mayhem. And Aaron was backstage talking to Xavier Rush, taking on Dave Dawson right now. And Aaron, what was Picture Perfect like back there? I mean, honestly.
Xavier Rush is showing a different facet of his personality. We usually see a more cheerful Xavier Rush in the ring, and lately we've been seeing that he's more about winning, but now it seems like Xavier Rush is more about Xavier Rush.
It definitely is. I think Cyndi Lauper and Phil Collins said it best when they see his true colors shining through.
Was Phil Collins on that song?
He sang it later.
Did he?
He did.
All right then. Well, folks, yeah, Xavier Rush is becoming more, I believe, more vain, if you will. And here, Dave Dawson is one man in the ring that's not vain at all.
Not at all. You know the Dawson brothers, and they care less of what they look like every day. And it's just, these guys are mean, tough, and Dave Dawson is just one of the best.
Well, we've seen his brother in the ring recently, and this is the first time we've seen Dave in a singles matchup in a very long time here on Midnight Mayhem. Folks, I've heard some rumblings in the backstage area that maybe the Dawson brothers are starting to reconcile.
That's great. I mean, everybody's fought with their brother or their sister, sibling like that, and you never want to see something like this go on forever. And having these guys get back together like they should, and brothers should always get back together. You know what I mean.
I know, man. I've had a lot of tiffs with my brother, but we've gotten back together every time because blood is thicker than water, Brock Knox. And folks, look at the anger in the eyes of Dave Dawson. You can tell that he's got that Dawson brother temper.
He definitely does. If you would have got slapped in the face like Xavier just slapped him like a little girl right in the face, you'd be pretty teed off too.
Dave Dawson not showing any mercy when it comes to that side headlock right there, just wrenching at the neck of Xavier Rush. Xavier exuding some pain right now.
Yeah, he definitely is, and he's feeling the brunt You think you had me going, but oops. I got you right back here, Xavier Rush, right in the grasp of my big python arms.
There you go, Dave Dawson off the ropes. Dave Dawson going for a fisherman suplex right there. Nice suplex, beautiful. Xavier Rush not as beautiful as he would like, and Xavier Rush outside the ring taking a powder. Taking some time to gameplay to Dave Dawson out.
Yeah, out of the ring. I see the big boy flying in like nobody's business, and Xavier Rush is down. I'll be honest with you. Xavier Rush might look like a small guy right now compared to Dave Dawson, but this guy is really big, and he's a strong guy, and it's tough to get him just on the ground and outside the ring like this, and these big arms right across the chest from Dave Dawson.
Xavier Rush feeling all of Dave Dawson's forearm right there, straight to the chest, slapping. Like, I don't even want to think about it, because that sounded very painful. Xavier Rush is in a world of hurt right now as Dave Dawson takes him for the ride, and here comes Dave Dawson. Xavier moving out of the way, using some of that quickness, and a nice arm drag to finish that off, and here is an arm bar by Xavier Rush.
You sound like a pirate right there. Bar. You saw big Dave Dawson rumbling over there. He wasn't quite quick enough to make it to the corner before Xavier got away. He might need to work on his foot speed right now.
Dave Dawson getting that left arm worked on. Here comes Xavier Rush. Up and over. Xavier Rush kicked in the gut, and a big, looked like a closed right hand by Dave Dawson.
He looked like a southpaw. I thought it came from his left hand, just right to the chin of Xavier Rush.
Taking some shoulder blocks to the gut, and Dave Dawson showing that wear on that left arm of his.
Definitely is. You saw with the arm bar, as you called it earlier. That was definitely no slight maneuver that's just gonna heal by itself anytime soon.
Hey Brock, what's a pirate's favorite wrestling maneuver?
The suplex.
An arm bar.
Oh, you got me again.
Look at that. Dave Dawson taking him for that arm drag, but Xavier able to roll through in it and keep that momentum going, and now Xavier in the alpha male position, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. He's right on top of the big boy, and that's what you got to do to these big guys. Get them down on the ground and really wrench at a spot and keep putting at it.
That's what makes these Dawson brothers different, though. Both of these Dawson brothers may be big, burly men, but they can move on their feet, you know? They're not, like, firmly planted like some people, bigger guys.
Like your girlfriend, who's big and planted always and just can't move at all.
Yeah, that's right. Whatever. Xavier Rush still working on the left arm of Dave Dawson. You throw me off every time.
I'm sorry. I mean, you could do something, you know. Cindy Knox, my mother, she'll be in town this weekend. She's coming, so you could throw a blow her way. I mean, come on. If you're good on your feet like you say you are, my friend, you could come back on something.
I don't know. And speaking of good on your feet, Xavier Rush showing right now that Xavier is one of the best on his feet, even though he's taking Dave Dawson down by his arm.
He definitely is. And Xavier Rush, you know, he's always talking about how pretty he looks and how great he looks, but this guy can wrestle with the best of them, and that's for sure.
You know, Xavier came up to me a couple weeks ago and he said, Aaron, I've got an idea for a segment on Midnight Mayhem, and I said, oh God, what do you want, Xavier? Xavier wants to start giving beauty tips. Now, he says that we have a lot of ugly fans out there on in TV land, but I'm defending you guys, and I said, Xavier, I don't think that's going to work out, but we can try it out. Xavier debuting next week with moments of perfection with picture-perfect Xavier Rush, but not a face that we're seeing right now. That's not perfection in Xavier's eyes. That's Dave Dawson grimacing right there.
Not a good spot for the big guy to be on. He's still working on that left arm and still really twisting it as best he can, but the big guy's got him up. Xavier Rush going for a ride home, but he's coming back down. Good move by Xavier.
Xavier Rush is swinging and miss, but there you go, chopping down the cherry tree with that big double axe handle by Dave Dawson, and Xavier Rush is reeling off the ropes back into the turnbuckle, and here comes Dave, but Dave getting blocked by the boot.
Never a good buddy. Oh, man, Xavier Rush trying to take the maneuver back this way. Oh, going for a ride.
Big power slam by Dave Dawson. This could be it, and not enough. Dave Dawson has some more work to do, maybe to break that mirror. Maybe that's the source of Xavier Rush's power, the mirror.
It might be. I mean, what was it? The Wicked Witch, or one of those witches had the mirror in.
I don't know what you're talking. I think you're talking about Snow White.
There we go. That's it.
But here we go. Xavier Rush calling for the rush hour right here, going up top for that big frog splash we see him do week after week. Xavier Rush going up top. Or is he? Dave Dawson right now is in a bad position. This move is known to kill men. And here comes Xavier Rush right now up. And Xavier Rush down, but Dave Dawson out of the way.
Nobody's home for the rush hour. Everybody is on vacation, my friend. It looked like Xavier Rush was going to take this all the way, but moving out the way right there, Dave Dawson.
Dave Dawson with that big slam right there, and Dave Dawson for the cover 2, 3. Dave Dawson picking up an upset here on Midnight Mayhem. Folks, thanks for watching.
See you later.
Have a good night.
Broke the table in half.
I will tell.
My God! Look at that! You only did that in a live event. Oh, devastating suplex. Folks, this could be bedlam here in the arena. Oh my God! Close your eyes. Mothers, send your children to their rooms. Here we go. Oh my God, look at this. The money clip out of nowhere. Oh my, broke the table in half.
I will tell.